Hey there, Eric Jensen, farmer, winemaker, Booker Vineyard, and my favorite neighbor wines. A little bit about me and kind of my background. I was in the music industry, got out of it in, I don't know, about 2000. Was just like a lot of you. I just was freaky, passionate about wine and loved it. So one day I just quit. I was in Newport Beach, dropped out of life, moved to Paso to be a farmer. Initially, every one of my friends said, you'll be back in 6 months. There's no chance you will ever farm a day in your life. So I think initially I just kept going to prove them wrong. But I fell in love with farming overnight. And I found, to me, who I thought were the two biggest stars in the region, Stefano and Justin Smith, La Ventura Wines in Saxum. And proved that to be correct. Why Paso? This is where my heart was. I looked at all the other wine countries. This is where I felt the best. No knock on anywhere else. I'm sure that most guys that have migrated somewhere felt the same way. So I listened to them. I was relentless. I pestered. I took every online class I could take, hired every scientist I could hire that would consult for me. And it's funny because I still do those practices today. The stuff I'm doing today is things that they have made what we learned 10 years ago obsolete. And that's really the fun of what I do. So we start Booker. We want to be small. We want to be this tiny direct-to-consumer brand. And then I got a wild hair and I wanted to grow. I wanted to grow to compete with what I thought were the illegitimate wines of the world. People that were making recipe wines to bullshit the consumer. And I don't like bullshitting the consumer. So we created My Favorite Neighbor and Harvey and Harriet to have farmers farm organically. I'm in every vineyard weekly. Wines that have no skeletons. Now these wines may not be your style. They may be too big or too light or whatever, but they're our style. And the one thing that I've learned in this business, and the one thing that I'll always follow, my guiding light, just fucking make it yummy. You know, I'm not trying to confuse consumers, because then I get confused. And more importantly, my wine might not sell. So I'm not trying to appease a specific sect, whether it's this somm or that buyer, or this winemaker. Man, I make the shit that I like, right? And my guiding light is pretty simple, yummy. So I probably have the worst descriptions in the wine business for wines because I don't know what underbrush tastes like or smells like. Hibiscus and this other stuff, man, I don't smell that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So, pretty simple. And that's it.